What's going on, guys? It's Power Gaming 8590 here, and today we're going to be checking out another new verified creation called Skills of the Scoundrel by Gothos25. This verified creation costs 400 creation credits and is available on PC and Xbox. So what this one does is it overhauls lockpicking primarily and some of the loot found in the game. Features that come with it include keys located on raider bosses. You can pick locks with using a melee weapon with the Big Leagues perk, explosive breaching with demolitions, and as well as a legendary effect overhaul for the Safecracker, legendary effect, and you can also find legendary loot in locked safes, as well as homes and residences that are locked that you can trespass in. Now get a very good loot chest located in them, so there's actually a reason to do it, along with rechargeable stealth boys and craftable bobby pins. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check out the inside of some of the residences. We're going to drop a quick save here real quick, and we're going to find a residence to sneak into, we'll call it, and see what they have. So, as we pick a location to go into, if you do enjoy Fallout 4 mods and verified creations, do feel free to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Alright, there we go. Now we have Arturo's house. We're detected. Are they going to care? Hidden. Let's go in and see what he has. Now, he shouldn't be in here. I'm looking for this loot chest. Oh, he does have a mini nuke. But I am not seeing it. Okay, so Arturo's house does not have one of the big loot areas. So I
think I can pick this.
Guess we'll head back out to Diamond City. Let me look. Am I... Yeah, it says there's supposed to be a locked container. Oh, he came straight out the front door. That was probably not the wisest idea. But they're all distracted there, so that means we can pick somewhere else to investigate. Alright. Now, here we go. We're going to go ahead. We're going to switch to our baseball. Bat, where? Why does this baseball bat not have a texture? Whatever. We're going to test it out. We go. We whacked it with our invisible baseball bat, apparently, and that unlocked Mo Cronin's house. So we're going to go ahead and sneak on in while he is distracted and look around for, well, this special chest. Alright, we're going to steal that bat, because I want a bat with a texture. I don't know about you. There we go. This one has a texture. Now, here we go. Locker, advanced, steal. And, okay, so it looks like in his house is a locker. So maybe there was something in the Arturo's house that was good. So we could sneak back in there and see. Let's try it. We'll look around a little more, because I was looking for, like, a steamer chest. Not like a locker of some kind. First aid. Whack. Okay, so yeah, it's a random thing. I think this is the way we want to go, so we don't get spit out right where he's standing. There we go. Alright, so there we go, using the melee to get in. So that is not locked. Trying to see if there's somewhere we can chuck a nade without taking somebody out.
Today's Halloween.
Well, that will take him out, and I really don't want to do that. What about this? Alright, so I have some grenades equipped. As you can see, this house over here is locked. So we're going to chuck a grenade at the door. Okay, so chucking a grenade in Diamond City is not a good idea. These guys are high level. So what we're going to do we are going to load back to our previous save, since chucking nades in Diamond City is apparently frowned upon in this establishment. And we will find another lock to try it on. Let's see, where would a lock door... Hangman's Alley. Well, wait, is this going to spit us out in the middle of it? Either way, it shouldn't matter. We can just take out the raiders and unlock it that way. One of the things I kind of want to check is, will it pop chained doors? Oh, here's another thing, too. This is supposed to show up when you first load the game after installing the creation. It did not do that for me, but it did show up now. It gives you the option to skip the mini-games for lockpicking and hacking. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So why not? Alright, so we have our locked door there. Granted, it is a novice locked door, but it will serve its purpose. Wait, did the impact of the grenade unlock it? That's what it sounded like. But there's guys in here. We're going to clear them out real quick, and we're going to check it out on the other door for... Ooh, with the grenade. Because I'm curious. I want to see, was that the impact that took it out? Because if that's the case, you could chuck a smoke grenade at it. So let's see. Actually, let's drop a quick save, just in case we hurt ourselves. Okay, so the impact of a grenade can unlock the door. So, wait, I wonder if you could use caltrops to do the locks on doors. That would be interesting. But I want to see if we can whack a chained door to get in. Okay, so it doesn't work on chained doors. Now, will it unlock an area that has a specific quest tied to it? So we're going to go to the police station. We're going to ignore Paladin Dance, and we're going to run up and whack the door and see if that will let us in. If that doesn't work, we'll try a nade. Yeah, alright, so they're going to be fighting these guys. Sorry, guys. See, requires key. Okay, so this does not break quests. You cannot break a quest with this to get somewhere you're supposed to be with a key. That is good to know. Oh, and we're getting attacked. Go, take them out. Take him out. And take a few steps back. Now, the boss keys, so the way those work, they drop. We'll go to Beantown Brewery. There should be a raider boss there. Is that the key they drop should unlock the hardest lock in the base. So we'll clear this out, and in theory, he should, the guy at the end that is, have a key on him that will unlock something inside the brewery. So we'll take him out, we'll clear this out, and we shall check out to see if it is there. Okay, he was not too difficult. Neither was he. So let's make our way over and see if he has a key on him. I have no clue what his thing would be. I imagine it's somewhere in here. Are you Tower Tom? Okay, so he has a key. Now, what does it unlock? Is it this? No. No. There's a picket fence, but... Oh, I forgot. I have that installed to look at it. I'm not sure what this one unlocks. It says it unlocks the toughest lock. Is there something up here?
End of the line.
Oh, there's some guys. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. Up until somewhat recently... Oh, I like that. That's better. The auto pick. Yeah, use the auto pick feature. And you don't got to sit there and goof around with it. Yeah, I don't know what this one unlocks. I'm sure there's something small in this building, but I really don't know what his boss chest / boss loot room is. If I remember correctly, this should just be... For some reason I thought there was a power armor station here. Advanced, no. Well, will that work?
No way I can pick
Too
this.
difficult, okay. So, auto lock does not bypass the requirements. Wait, what's down here? That's the elevator. Let's go look around up in the main room, see if we see something there. If not, oh well, we tried. And I tried to show it off, but I just don't know where his chest is, well, his boss chest is. But he had the key on them, so the key is spawning. Like, oh, there's a Gwinnett brew. Oh, I didn't get the XP for using that, though. Yeah, I have no clue what his special loot is supposed to be. I guess we could maybe go check out another one. Or can it not be a named raider boss? Although he dropped the key. So yeah, I really don't know. I'm a little lost on this one. And it's just generically named key, which makes me wonder if you could take a key from him and go unlock another area's loot chest. Let's see, we're not gonna go ahead and... I'm not gonna spawn in a Safecracker legendary effect armor. The changes it makes to that is you can bypass novice, and it says apprentice locks entirely, but apprentice locks aren't in Fallout 4. So I don't know what it means by that. Let me know in the comments down below if you do, but that doesn't exist in Fallout 4. See, we've gone over the auto pick, legendary loot in the locked safes. So I guess we could have checked that out in there. But yeah, you have a chance to find a legendary item in locked safes and chests, which... For a novice one, it'll be 25%, advanced 50%, expert 75% chance, and a master 100%. So lockpicking becomes even more overpowered the earlier you take it, because you get access to more legendaries quicker. Now, pickpocketing also was overhauled. It ups the success chance cap to 100% and can carry more valuable items in their pockets. It was an attempt, according to this, to make pickpocket builds slightly more viable. There are night vision options as well. You can get goggles that are craftable at the chem workbench with different tints and strengths to see at night. I'm not sure how useful that is, but if that is something you find useful and could be worth the time and energy, you could always check it out. Let's go ahead and we'll go to a chem bench real quick up in Sanctuary and see what they take to craft. I personally will not be using this part of this creation because I don't really see a need for it, for lack of a better term. But if it is something that you want, then by all means, use it. Let's come to the chem bench, and let's see. Weapons, utility. Alright, so here's where you can craft the bobby pin. Because this does come with craftable bobby pins. They just take some steel. Wait, 10 steel to make one little bobby pin. That's insane. There is the configuration. Holotape, well, chem, not a holotape. to configure different settings. We'll take that just so I can show you. And the night vision eyeglasses, there you go. There's the requirements and the goggles, as well as some different variations. Like I said, I'm not sure how useful that is. That is not something I'm super interested in, but that feature is there. Now, well, there was something I wanted to check here. What was it? I can't remember. We looked over that stuff, so I can't remember. If I remember, I'll cover it. If I forget and I said what it was, let me know in the comments down below. You can recharge stealth boys at the chem bench. So that's useful if you struggle to find stealth boys. Oh, now I remember what it was. The configuration. Okay. So this is for the keys. You can configure that. Melee. You can melee locks open. Auto pick. Auto hack. Next. Legendary chance. Extra loot. So you can change all of the different options. That is good to know. So if you decide you don't like something or you want to adjust something or want to turn it off, you can. That is very good. Now, the only other idea I had here we can check is I don't think I looted the safes here in Sanctuary. So we can head over and pop the lock on them with our baseball bat. There we go. And search. And we did not get a legendary item. So we can go to the next one, I guess. I think there should be enough safes here in Sanctuary for us to whack that we can see a legendary drop. Okay, so that one doesn't want to work with that, so let's try a nade. And Dogmeat went and stood on it. Let's see, search. Nothing again. Okay. So let's see, we've done that safe. I don't think there's a safe in this house. I know there's a cap stash, but I don't remember there being a safe. There is not. Alright, and we did this house. The Soul Survivor's house does not have a safe. Let's see, I don't think there's one in this house either. No. Alright, so let's see. I don't think... we can always check out the chem dealer's house. I know there's one there, and there should be one down in the house right by the bridge. So we'll check out these two. Is this the right house? Yes. We'll check it out real quick. Let's take this tension trigger and the bomb off. Whack. No legendary drop again. Now it is only a 25% chance. So the only other thing I could think of is I do have a legendary mod on that affects legendaries that could be messing with the ability for the stuff to drop. Oh, Dogmeat. Oh, that still worked. I'm going to go with that is conflicting with it. You would have thought out of all of these safes we would have found something, but it is also a low chance, so it is also possible we didn't. So that there is this creation. So what do I think of this verified creation? I do think it is neat. I do like that it offers different ways to interact with the burglary and locked safe system, as well as locked doors and all of that in the game, which is, well, nice. It does also give a little more depth to the perks. I mean, they're not bad perks to begin with, but it does give more depth to them. It does also give you a option to bypass the mini games, which, if you don't like sitting there and picking locks, I'm sure is good. The negatives, this is 400 credits, or the equivalent of $4, and you can convert that to whatever currency you use, which is a lot. That is up there in price with the Become a Bounty Hunter, if I remember correctly, with Buzzard's Bounties, Painter's Weapons, the Sawn-Off, and Lever Action are both within 1 to 200 credits of this, which is a major drawback on this one. This one I do feel is extremely overpriced. Like, I like what it does, but this was like a 200 credit creation tops. 400 is just too much for what it does, because you can find alternatives to this if you want. Granted, they will not be achievement friendly, because I am pretty sure this one is achievement friendly. Don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% certain. Let me check my notes real quick. Okay, so I lied. This one is not lore friend. This one is not achievement friendly according to my notes that I have wrote down. I could be incorrect, which makes this very expensive for what it does. So, if we are not including the price, this would probably be probably honestly give it a 4 out of 5. Like, it's added in an immersive, lore-friendly way. It adds more functionality and more ways to get into places, and you don't have to worry about necessarily having the perks, because you could use your explosives or your baseball bat to unlock your high-level locks to let you get around the lockpicking skill. It comes with that raider boss function where you get a key to unlock the highest level thing in the dungeon, which is also a good quality of life upgrade. But once you put the price in, it goes down. I'm going to give it like a 2.5 out of 5, because I feel that price is just way too high for what it does, and that's what detracts it down. So the mod itself is a 4 out of 5 mod, but factoring in the price, it is a 2.5 star out of 5, just because I feel that it is extremely overpriced. But that there will be my coverage of the skills of the Scoundrel verified creation. So if you did enjoy the video, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!